Tatiana, and welcome to the LunchBox series. Johnny Gill is back. Yes, the sexy, soulful crooner is out of self-imposed retirement after 15 years with his new release, In the Mood, from his album, Still Winning, on Notify Records. Essence had the chance to have an intimate talk with him, discussing everything from his new release to what he wears to bed.
Hey, it's your girl Essence here with LunchBox series, and right now I have the pleasure of talking to R&B sensation, the oh-so timeless and iconic Johnny Gill. How are you, Johnny?
How can I be all that at 21?
Okay, well.
Thank you so much. I'm great.
Thank you,
great.
great. I'm wonderful. You have a new single out, In the Mood, which is doing fabulous. I heard it, and it is absolutely amazing.
If I officially come out of retirement.
Oh, great, wonderful.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything that we can expect from the album, or?
Great songs. That's all I did was I recorded just great music. So
Great
you want to
music
hear
as
just
always.
Great music. That's all it is. I didn't try to gear it towards one particular audience. It's just let's make great songs.
Just music.
Exactly.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Now, you've been in the game for some time, and we've been able to witness everything. Like, your talent is absolutely amazing, and you've stood the test of time, so we know all of that. So I want to ask you some questions that give us a little bit of leeway into who Johnny is as a person, okay?
All right.
All right. So before you hit the studio or before you go on stage, what do you do to get yourself in the mood before you sing one of those great, sexy R&B grooves? How do you get yourself in the mood?
I just envision what I want to do, and most importantly, I can see it. I see it before it's done, and I just kind of go with the flow. I go with the energy energy of the audiences. So it's, and that's how I kind of, I never know from day to day, like from song to song, what's going to happen, or from show to show. I just go with the flow. Yeah.
Okay. So are there any foods that you have to have around, any snacks that you just have to have while you're in the studio, or?
Tea and ginger. If I'm gonna eat grilled chicken, vegetables, or something like that, but nothing that's really heavy. So I won't go on stage and lay down and start singing with a pillow.
Right. Can you cook?
I'm good with the microwave.
You're good with the microwave.
Does
Me
that
too.
count?
I guess it is. I'm from the South and I can't cook, so.
What?
It's okay. I know, right? I feel like an embarrassment, but it's okay.
Y'all hear that? She's from the South and can't cook.
But I know good food when I taste it.
They might not allow you back.
I know, right? That's why I moved here. So I'm going to ask you another question. This is a little random and personal, but what do you sleep in at night? What are your PJs?
Nothing but my boxers.
Your boxers?
Yeah, that's it.
So no like silk
And
pajamas?
No silk pajamas. And then it just depends on with my fiance sometimes. If I feel like it's going to be I'm going to get lucky, it's going to be my night, then I'll sleep with nothing on.
Okay. Alrighty, so is there
I have
any...
to tap her on the shoulder and go, you sleep?
What does she normally say?
I'm awake.
Okay.
She's like this. I'm awake.
Okay, so how long have you been engaged? Congratulations on that.
Thank you. It's been a year. Well, July. It makes a year. Yeah, thank you. So we've been together for 3.5 years. Yeah.
Great, lucky woman.
Thank you.
Is there anything that you would like for LunchBox series to know, or any of your fans to know? What's something that we don't know about you? Something that you haven't really told us before?
Nothing but seriously that I'm a God-fearing man who loves people, respect people, and want to be respected. That's all.
Well, thank you so much, Johnny. It was an absolute pleasure. You guys make sure you go and catch the new album.
That's right. It's called Still Winning.
Still Winning. Thank you, Johnny.
All right.
Well, there's nothing hotter than a sexy man in some boxers. Still Winning is out now.
So we're here with Nick Pace from America's Next Top Model, and we just interviewed with Nigel Barker as well as Jade Cole, so the more the merrier. So tell me about your experience on America's Next Top Model. Is it something that you would suggest to aspiring models going into the industry to go on the reality show?
For me, I definitely would suggest it. I would not take it back for anything. I may not have been the winner, but I feel like I won in the long run. It was a wonderful experience. Only a handful of girls were able to do that, and I was one of them. So it's great. You life learned experiences. I got to go to London, and I'm here now. I wouldn't be if I wasn't on that show. So
How exciting. And how was America's Next Top Model a stepping stone for you in the industry now? What has it brought for you?
It's brought a lot. I was a model before. I was with Elite, but just the notoriety and the fact that people know your names, it just opens so many doors to avenues beyond that. If you want to get into acting now, or like me, I would love, to get in, to be an author and put out, a book and have other things going like that. So if it wasn't for that avenue, some of these other things wouldn't be open for me. So
We're excited to have you here tonight. Thank you so much for your time.
Oh, thank you for having me.
All right. Hi, we're here with Fame, a new recording artist. So tell me, what label are you with, Fame?
I'm with MBKJ Records. So,
Okay, and what kind of music are you doing?
hip hop and R&B.
Okay, who are your idols, or who are the people that inspires you to become Fame?
It's a range of artists. Like being that I am from Brooklyn, I always take from my Brooklyn peers, some of my hip hop brethren. Jay-Z, Fabulous, Biggie, Red Cafe, just various different Brooklyn artists. But also I kind of like to say I have an old soul. So like some of the R&B I listen to is like R. Kelly, Drew Hill, Jagged Edge is dope, Stevie Wonder, Michael Jackson, and even from some of the guys that are even my age that came before me, the Trey Songz, the Chris's, like a lot of these. I always try to be a sponge and kind of just learn from everybody.
What about any women? Any women that inspire you?
Oh yeah, Miss Beyonce knows. I have Beyonce's dope, man. I think aside from just being a dope singer, I think she's just an all-around dope entertainer, and she definitely raises the bar for male and female anytime she puts on a show.
Okay, so what can we look forward to seeing from you coming out soon? Anything?
I actually have a song out on the radio now called Koi. And we're going to actually be dropping a video at BT 106 sometime next week. And after that, I'm just going to be in the studio recording the album. I should have another single by the top of the year, and then the album should follow like shortly after that.
How exciting. Well, thank you so much for your time and continued success. I have the privilege of being here with Daytwon. He's the editorial director of Vibe. Wonderful. And he was just telling me about his wife being his high school sweetheart, and so tell me about how did that all work out, and was it something that you were together and then you were not, and then you reunited? Tell me about it.
I blame her sister, but my sister-in-law, she kind of hooked us up, but we ran into each other first before I even knew that was a really good friend's sister. And we were just in high school in math class. We became smitten with one another, dated all the way throughout high school, got to college, had a little breakup, and then we got back together. But it was short. It was like under a year. And then and we've been together since, oh my goodness, we've been married since 2000. So it's 11 years. We have three daughters, 11, 8, and 4. And I'm like ecstatic, like to go home and to be able to have a family, and after everything of the world just kind of beat you up, you go home and you're like, hey, you the man, like, and as much love as I get from them, I feed off it and give it back,
So definitely they need to make more men like you in this world, and that definitely gives us hope. But so tell me, you have such high thoughts and warm feelings for your wife. They say behind every great man there is a great woman. Would you consider her to be that great woman in your life?
No doubt. I mean, it's to the point where I feel as though she'll always say, like, I helped her grow, but I know she helped me become a man because of the different situations that I've had to endure in front of her, and because of her support, I was able to get past those obstacles. And just all the time, like, even today, she just made sure everything was right for me, like, oh, I got gas in the car and da-da-da, like stuff like that, like the little things, and then be able to hear my speech before I do it. So, like, I don't think you should say it like that. You should say area, enunciate, area, yeah, all the time. And if you don't hear those things as a man, sometimes from a woman's perspective, you don't know, you might not be as refined. You could be an incredible gentleman, but you may be missing the little things that women's touch, and she gives that to me.
She's your sandwich.
Oh, all day, all day. Definitely.
And so tell me, what is coming up next with Vibe Magazine?
Oh man, we have an incredible cover coming up. I could go ahead and just let it out the bag because it should be out in a couple of days. But we have superstar rapper Lil Wayne, and he's extra candid with us because he has a long story, history with Vibe Magazine, and he's on top of the world right now. Record books, Guinness books, all that stuff, and he gets into a little bit of like the political side. He starts to talk about Republicans, Democrats, and his views on that, and just the state of the game. He went after Jay-Z, which was really wild, but then he explains why. So definitely check us out. It's coming out in a couple.
I'm excited to see it. Can't wait. Well, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. Continued success. Thank you.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your girl Essence with the LunchBox series, and right now I'm standing beside my girl Egypt. How are you doing, Egypt? I'm doing fantastic, Essence. I'm doing great. You look fabulous. Thank you. I'm welcome. Now, thank you. Tonight you're being honored and you're getting an award, which I did not know, but I appreciate it. I was here to help honor Bill, and they told me today that I was the award. Well, I'm not going to turn it down, thank you, but I'm definitely honored. Awesome. So what are you doing right now? Like, you're on the radio, pressure on the radio. What else is in the work? You do a lot of charity work. Tell us a little bit about that.
My radio show is always my inspiration. I'm listening perpetually on WBLS every day, 10:30. You can check out the website, all the entertainment school.com. I am about to wrap up shooting my new TV show, which I can't discuss just yet until they issue the press release. But look out for that at the top of 2012. I'm expecting a little bundle of joy in 4 months. And my foundation, EgyptCares.org, is the Egypt Cares Family Foundation, and we are dedicated to financial empowerment and upliftment of the family unit. So visit EgyptCares.org for all the info. We have a lot of fantastic programs coming up.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Essence. I appreciate it.
I look forward